everybody is searching for the answer in the form of a pill. And, to me, this has got so old. I tried it too. I went down that road for years. I tried the ADHD medication. I tried all the supplements. I tried even the substances. I tried everything. And the reality was the answer was not available in the form of a pill. The answer was actually available in the form of change of behavior. I had to change my behavior, change my perspective on things to be able to actually get well, to be able to actually free myself from the self-sabotage. So what was it that I had to change? Well, number one, I had to change what I was eating, okay? I had to change my relationship with food. I couldn't have an addictive relationship with food where I ate the things that all provided me pleasure over and over and over again and then wonder why I didn't feel well, right? I was eating processed food all day. I was eating fast food. I was eating candy. I was eating eggs, dairy, gluten, sugar, all this stuff that was making me not feel well mentally. And then it led me to start to seek out instant gratification in my life elsewhere. And this became a pattern, and it became a pattern that led to illness. Another thing was I was always paying attention to other people's perception of me, right? Always paying attention to what they thought of me. And then that started to form my identity as a self. And that was very dangerous, And I started to have these thoughts about myself in my own head, these things that I believed about myself that weren't true. They were based on other people's perceptions. I bought into them. So next thing you know, I'm eating foods that I'm being triggered by, and I'm believing things that aren't true about me because other people are thinking these things. And now I'm in a state where my nervous system is in a state of panic. I'm trying to find my identity. I'm eating foods that trigger me and that throw me into a fog that might be hyperactive. I'm doing everything in excess. I'm not getting, proper sleep. I'm basically avoiding all my emotions and running from them. I'm just distracting myself constantly by doing more and more things without dealing with those inner emotions. This is actually what led to the problems in my life. It was not, solvable with a pill. That was not solvable with a pill, okay? You couldn't just take a supplement and that all disappear. I couldn't just take some Xanax and it all disappear. It doesn't work that way, right? There was a number of choices that you made throughout your life that led to this. The things we're eating, the things we're believing about ourselves, even the things we're inhaling, the places we're living, these things can all impact us. There can be mycotoxins in your home. There can be mold in your home that's affecting your neurological system, affecting your mental health. This is what was happening with me. I had PTSD that kept going on and on when I was living in a house with mold. I couldn't understand why I couldn't escape these things. And I realized, wow, my daughter's sicker than can be. I'm sitting here staring at it, and my neurological system is activated like crazy. So it was the mold. It was the observation of the trauma. It was the stories I was telling myself. It was the inner narrative about my life that was actually causing my illness. And that's why no supplement, no pill could fix it. And that's what I do to help people. I figure out what are they doing that's causing their problem. Help them figure out where the self-sabotage exists unknowingly. We go through the diet, we go through the environment, you go through the thoughts, we go through the belief systems, we go through the narrative, we change these things. And then guess what? Change actually happens. And people don't have to be dependent on pills, the next pill, the next pill, the next pill, the next research, the next Google search to try to find the answer, because the answer is already internal. It's within you. You just need to be observant and aware of the things that you're doing that are leading to the problems and observe the patterns. And this is what I help people do. We write down everything you're eating. We write down how you're feeling. We write down the thought loops. We go through all these things head on, face first, and we get through them. If you have questions, reach out to me. My website's endsickness.org. I got hundreds of articles, hundreds of videos on there teaching you how to heal yourself. Take care.